Kurt Shearing, who's a state representative, and Lou Giovasis, who's a Plain Township trustee. One's a Republican, one's a Democrat, like that makes a difference anymore. But anyway, both of them are concerned about this issue. I appreciate them in starting this series of discussions, because to me that shows leadership. I think elected officials are elected to do things, to represent our interests. We don't always agree with them, but I think Kurt and Lou should be commended for actually doing something and bringing us here and trying to get us some answers. So if you could, please give both of those individuals a hand. First person to speak is Donald Milhoan. Okay, Milhoan.
Provisions 40 acres for a Clinton well. Have you made any provisions for the new Marcellus well, size, acreage, etc.?
How we're going to apply our current spacing requirements, or will be applicable, and it may be better for me to sort of draw a picture, paint a picture for you, is based on depth, dictates the spacing. But obviously with a horizontal well, you have the well drilling through the formation like this. Each side of the well bore, you have to maintain the respective spacing as you would have drilled a vertical well. So on each side of this little red pen, if we're drilling to the below 4,000 feet in depth, we'll have to have a minimum. We set the minimum spacing requirements, or minimum acreage requirements, and minimum distance requirements. For well over 4,000 feet, they would need to be no less than 500 feet on each side of the well bore, and no less than 500 feet at the end of the well bore, and 500 feet where they enter the producing formation, say the Utica Shale. So if they were drilling a 5,000-foot horizontal well, they would need, along the length of the well bore, 6,280 feet, and the width, so to speak, if you're looking down on it, they would need no less than 1,000 feet, which equates to about 144 acres if they were drilling a 5,000-foot horizontal well. The less length of the horizontal, the less acreage they need. The more length of the horizontal, the more length they would need. So our state spacing applies along the entire well bore length, and at the end of drilling, they have to provide us a post-drilling survey to show us exactly where the well bore followed, so we can ensure that they meet the state requirements and are not encroaching upon unleased acreage or somebody else's well. And I hope I painted a picture that you can understand, or we can elaborate more if you'd like.